Hey, hey, hey. What's up? Evil October. What's up, man? Yeah, we're gonna let some people get in here real quick before I get going. Whew. Just had a really nice workout. Kind of out of breath, I'm not gonna lie. What up, John Pryor? What's up, man? Yo, what's going on, guys? Oh, no, my window's not working. Hold up. There we go. All right. Let's get it. Oh, you're in New Orleans. Cool, cool. I was just there. Yeah, we had a little road trip. I was out there too. Yeah, it's been a bit of a boring day, man. It really has. It's been a little boring. But, you know, we have those days. Those days set us up for the good days. The green days. Can we start Power Hour off with some freaking rackets? Let's get rockets up in the chat, guys. Let's do it. I'm going to do it too. Just because I need to feel it. I got to feel it. Where's my emojis? Here we go. Rockets. Boom. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. Power Hour, baby. Let's go. We're going to have a green Power Hour. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Ooh. All right. What's up, Brian? Rick Dotson, I see you, man. What's going on? Smash that like button, guys, if you're just coming in. Help me out. Oh, my God. Rockets in the chizat. Hit that like button for me. Let's get it popping off here. MVIS 1524 had a little rebound here off this trend line. To be expected. Told you guys it was going to bounce here, and it did. And that's good. That's good for us, all right? We held up over this trend line so far. All right, there's no telling what's going to happen, you know, today or tomorrow or the next day. But it does look like we've hit the trend line here with this big orange candle on the 1 hour time frame, and we're starting to reverse it. We got some wick on the bottom side of these previous two candles, so that's good. And it's looking like we're going to come up and at least test that 50 SMA. So that's going to be a key factor for us once we get up close to that 50 SMA. That's going to be a key factor for us on Microvision. AMC 4509, just hovering above this golden zone, not looking the best, but not looking the worst either. Okay, we did find some support here, which was to be expected, but you know, a lower price is in play here, possibly. All right, CTXR 221 on the ticker, bouncing off this trend line as well. Guys, CTXR is, like I said, I posted something in Discord here if I can find it. The CTXR area. Citius Pharmaceutical says Lock NDA submission planned for 2022, following anticipated completion of phase 3 trial by the end of 2021 or early 2022. So, guys, CTXR is going to be at least another couple months hold. I think. What is this? June or this is July, August, September, October, November, December. So I would say probably we got another at least 6 to 8 months on this. I hope we're not holding the bag that long, but I hope we get in the green and get some steady movement naturally. But we're probably not going to see that jump that we were all that we all want to see probably till the end of December. To be honest with you, FDA approval, it doesn't come. It's not a dime a dozen. All right, it's not easy to get FDA approval. So that's just good for us because when it happens, this thing's going to moon for sure. What's up, Chris Johnson? Dusty, I see you. Peter Mullins. What's up, guys? All right, let me share this link, guys, if you can. If you want to support the channel, you want to support me, you want to help me out, just share the link wherever you can. Reddit, Stockwits, Craigslist, I don't care. Just put it somewhere where people can see it and we can get some more people in here, hopefully. All right, but we're going to watch these stonks move for the next 43 minutes. Yeah, 43 minutes, I guess. Let's see, Dogecoin. Oof, man, Dogecoin, I'm glad I didn't get in this. I mean, I wish I would have gotten it earlier, you know, and held my position, but I couldn't touch this right now. I couldn't do it confidently. I would be a little bit nervous. If there was a good, someone was asking me about Dogecoin. If there's a good time, it probably is somewhere about right now. Like as you can see on the Webull, we are kind of in an area of support here. So maybe it's a good spot to do it, but I just can't recommend it confidently. LKCO up 0.99% for the day, sitting at $2.05, which isn't that bad. It's not great. It's not bad though. CTXR up 2.31% for the day, and Microvision is down 3.28%. So we're getting a nice little jump here, actually. 1531 for Microvision. Power hour has begun. Microvision loves to run during power hour. It's done that the last 5 months, so it does love to run power hour. And you can see this bounce right off this trend line. That's awesome. What's up, 730 Radio? What's up, man? Mavis currently bouncing, guys. Like I said, I told you guys if we did break that bottom side of that descending wedge, we would bounce off this trend line, and that's what we're doing here. All right, that's what we're doing. We're probably going to come up for sure and test this 50 SMA. I hope we break above it, because if we do, the 50 is going to curl. If we break above that 50, it's going to start doing something like that. This is going to come down a little bit, and we're going to have a golden cross at some point. Hopefully that drives us up to that golden zone. Death cross on the 1 hour coming up for AMC. Just hope she holds up. Just hope she holds up, you know. Unless you're in for the dip, which, like I said, is not a bad thing. All right. What's up, Sandra Lay? Sandra Lay. Joe, I see you, man. John Pryor, what's up? Mr. Bro, what's up? Thank you guys for being here. Hit that like button real quick for me if you guys can. Do me a favor. Appreciate it. If you guys want me to look at some stocks, we can do that too. Just throw them in the chat. Tag me or whatever. If I see it, I will look at it for you, all right? But right now, Mavis is kind of popping off a little bit here. 1529 on the ticker. I would love a close above 1555. Like, forgot who it was that said that, but I would love a close above 1555. Sorry if I sound a little out of breath. I just had a really nice little workout. And I am a little out of breath, so I would have kept going if it wasn't for power hour. So here we are. Here we are. IIND. I think I've heard of that one before. We'll check it out. What else we got to do besides watch grass grow? Possibly have a death cross here on the 1 hour. Maybe. The first thing I see. That is super choppy. Yeah, this thing looks like it's due for a correction here, possibly. I don't know anything about this stock. I'm just looking at the price action, but it looks like maybe it's due for some kind of correction. Since March 2020, it's been on an uptrend. Maybe it's time for a correction. Maybe it keeps running. I don't know. But stocks can't go forever, all right? So I don't know if you're in this one. Shout out to you if you got in down here. That was a nasty little run. Took a long time though. Took a long time to get up here. Big drop off right here. It's hard to really tell. This is kind of a choppy chart. There's not much TA to be done other than pulling a fib, which we can't even really do confidently yet on this one because I don't know if this is the actual top. So we don't have really any reversal signals. Although it is consolidating up here. You see this consolidation. Maybe that's a sign of reversal. Maybe not. Can't really pull a fib just yet on this one, so it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, MMAT got smashed today. I know. It did. My call options are getting wrecked. I'm down. I think these call options cost me $500. I'm down $300 right now. So, ay. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. Some of these just don't play out like we thought. I have no idea what happened with that stock, to be honest with you. I just don't know. Let's go ahead and check Fintel and Stonko Tracker. All right. Fintel for Microvision. Looking at about 750,000 short share. Nothing new under the sun here, guys. Nothing new. Same crap every single day. All right, they're going to short this thing until people give up or until something happens. There's just no way to stop them. It tilts the crap out of me. There's no way to stop these pieces of scum. They just illegally short this thing, manipulate the stock over and over and over, and nothing's ever done about it. It's so tilting, man. It really, some days I wake up and I just want to get out of the stock market and just jump back into Forex. I don't have to worry about that in Forex. There's, you know, the stock market is so stressful, man. It's so freaking stressful. I don't have to worry about any of that in Forex. It's just like, there's just nothing to worry about. Wonder when those 150 million shorts cover for MMAT. At this point, I just feel like they do whatever they want. I don't know. They do whatever they want. Sandra's down 20K. You'll get it back, Sandra. You'll get it back. Just hold tight on that. I wouldn't sell for that loss ever. Just remember, I know it's cliche, and I know, you know, when you're down, you don't really want to hear this, but it is the truth. You don't lose any money unless you hit sell. And you already know that. You already know that. But I'm just trying to give you a little positive affirmation here. Don't sell for any loss, especially if you had conviction getting into the stock. If you had conviction going into a stock that's now losing, just remember why you got in the first place. If you got in on FOMO, that's a different story. But if you know you've done your DD on the company and you feel confident that the stock will be going up in the near future, then there's no reason to really be worried about it. But 20K is nothing to, you know, that's a lot of cash. That is a lot of money. And I pray to God that you get that back. I know it's hard to be in the red. It's not easy. It is not freaking easy. So I know the feeling. But let's check our volume actually. Yeah, what's our volume for the day? Volume on Microvision is 4.6 million. Not much volume. We're gonna need more than that to really get moving here. But we are bouncing. CTXR has about 11 million in volume. So a little bit for CTXR, not bad. They just got some news today. So this is the news. I don't know if you guys see this real quick. This was the news today for CTXR. All right, Citius Pharmaceutical says Mino Lock NDA submission planned for 2022 following anticipated completion of phase 3 trial by the end of 2021 or early 2022. So we got, like I said, probably a good 6 to 8 months left on this before we get that real jump that we were looking for. However, we might get some natural growth as people plan for this. As people see this thing getting closer and closer to phase 3 ending, that's going to create some FOMO, and that's going to make people see this stock more. And people already know about this stock, all right? Nobody really knew about this stock 3 or 4 months ago when I was calling it out, but now they do, all right? And they know that this is entering, or this is in phase 3, all right? That's pretty far along. All right, and the MDA, or the Mino Lock is a really, really niche, revolutionary product for what it's doing. It treats and cures catheter-related bloodstream infections. So do your DD and understand that this Mino Lock is a really awesome product, right? And I'm not super huge into medical pharmaceutical stuff, but I do know that this product right here is their flagship, right? That's what's going to take them to that next level, and it just is. They're going to make a lot of money on that, and so are you and I if we just hold. Oh my God. Yeah, guys, hold that for sure. Never take a loss unless there are certain circumstances, all right? Like with DD, I did take a $500 loss on DD, but I wasn't willing to hold the bag, so I don't know how long it's going to take for that dip stops, but I just take the 500 and make it back somewhere else, you know? You're talking 5, 10, 15, 20,000, that's a different story. All right, that's a different story. $500 can be recouped pretty quick. 20,000, that's hard to do. So, yeah. Definitely just got rid of that real quick. And, you know, it is what it is, man. Bad news is bad news. They're going to make the stocks fall usually. So who else? And we got 39 people in here. Nice. Smash that like button if you haven't already done it for me, please. Brandon Gilmer says, yo, James, do you think Mavis can pop off with no PR? Yeah, man. I mean, it's done it like 4 times. Yeah, it's done it with literally like 4 times. So yes, it can. But it's going to take volume. We're not gonna be able to do that without really getting some kind of volume or some kind of something. Right now, a lot of people are buying this stock. I guarantee it. I guarantee you people are buying the stock right now. This thing's oversold, and it could go a little further on the RSI on the daily. 4 hour, 1 hour, we're already bouncing. So, like I said, yeah, we could pop off, and if we get back above that 1932, for sure, this thing can really run. We can make another higher high, to be honest with you. But it's gonna take volume, all right? It just is. If you're looking to get in or add on, this is a great spot. Just saying. Just saying. Look at this zone. Just pull this one straight to the right. Bouncing right out of that zone. right off that trend line. All right, that's got some power behind it. I added 4K on the last 2 days. To Mavis, or oh, you're talking about MMAT. Well, man, you know, hey, if you got conviction, you got conviction, right? If you got conviction, you got conviction. Oh, that's the wrong link. Holy crap. Anyways, guys, Mavis is popping off here. 1534. I'm telling you, get in now if you're trying to do it. If you're trying to add on, you could ride this all the way up, at least minimally, to that 50 SMA. All right, around 1675. I promise you, this is at least going to test the 50 SMA. I just can almost guarantee it. If we get over 1555, that SMA is in play. And then the next goal is really the 200, and the next goal is the 1932, and then the next goal is the bottom of this golden zone. All right, and that's probably going to happen. All right, every time we dip like this and we hit this trend line, we just jump. So I can't really think it's going to do anything different than that, because history just repeats itself over and over and over in these markets, especially with Microvision. So not a bad time to add on, I'll tell you that much. If you got a high average, load it up, man. I mean, I'm not telling you to do it, but hint, hint, wink, wink. You know what I mean? This is a good spot. This is a great spot. Great spot. RSI low, bouncing off a trend line, bouncing out of a zone, supply and demand. I mean, this is just a really nice spot to add on or get in. JMD Cat, what's up, man? Says, what's up, kids? Let's turn Miss Mavis around. 1 PR and we fly. Facts. That's facts, dude. Any kind of PR and this thing's going to take off. Just know that. It doesn't have to be buyout news or anything like that. Any kind of partnership announcement, anything, any kind of good PR will send this stock well above $20. All right, easily. This thing moves off Microsoft news. It's going to move off some news, you know? We're going to be all right. Microvision's going to be all right. I got the Mavis hat on. We're going to be all right, guys. As long as I'm wearing this hat, we're going to be fine. This did exactly what I said it was going to do. All the naysayers, I have a bunch of naysayers on Reddit that say I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't really know. Maybe I don't. Nah, that's not true. I definitely do. Who am I kidding? A lot of them don't like the TA. A lot of people don't like technical analysis to begin with. I don't know what people are trading off of if they're not trading off technical analysis. Like, I just don't understand how someone could come to any kind of, conclusion to drop a large sum of money in a stock without looking at charts. How do they do it? I don't know. But apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Even though I've pretty much predicted 90% of these moves on this stock for the last 6 months, maybe I know a thing or two. In fact, I think it's probably more than 90%. I've been pretty accurate with Mavis so far, to be honest with you. The only thing here that I missed was this run up right here, this one right here. We reversed pretty hard. I thought we were going to make a higher high here. It is what it is. 1535 on the ticker, making our way up to structure here. Let's freaking go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let them hate, man. I know. Sometimes it affects me. Sometimes it gets to me because I just want to, these charts, I'm telling you, there's a lot of power here, guys, knowing how to read these charts. I couldn't express the level of what's the word? Like, I guess it is power. The power in being able to read these charts. If you have capital and you have enough money to trade, reading charts, you're going to get rich. You're going to make a lot of money. All right? It might take a little bit of time, but you can do it. 1535 on the ticker, bounce right off of the zone, right off this trend line here. Just looking really, really good, to be honest, for a rebound. We didn't even need to get down and test these levels down here. This was perfect. Could not have been any better, actually. Do you think we'll actually hit 16 by close? No, I don't. No, I don't, man. I know. I mean, we could. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, but I don't think we will. No, not 16. 16 would put us way, I mean, like I said, it's not impossible, right? But that's a pretty big move for, having low volume. We'd have to be up here. We would have to be right here at close. And like I said, it doesn't seem that far away on the chart, but that actually is a pretty big move. So yeah, technically we could do it, but anything above 1555 is going to be great. That's going to put us, or 1550, I'm sorry. 1550 is going to be nice. Could we get up to 16? Yeah, of course. I don't think it's going to happen though. I don't think we have enough volume. But just the fact that we've rebounded here and we're showing actual signs of reversals on higher time frames, that's really good, guys. All right, that's really good. On the 4-hour time frame, look at this wick. Look at this reversal indicator right here. This is nice. Yeah, this was easily predicted. Yeah, this was easily predicted. Look at RSI testing 30 right here on the RSI, and boom, right on the trend line. Literally mimicking the RSI, the bounce, perfect. Everything looks great for a reversal. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. All right, we got a nice little, nice bounce off that trend line. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen if we did break that descending wedge, which we did, and that sucked. But hey, we got to find support to find resistance, right? We got to find support to find resistance. We got to come down to go up, and this move was pretty big. I can't lie. This was a pretty gnarly move. Pretty gnarly move here. But we're recovering like we always do. Mavis always seems to recover. You got to remember, Saval Oz has an average, what was it, 1450 or something? So I doubt it ever goes lower than that. I don't think she would have taken the shares if that was the case, but I don't know a lot about business, so just a little bit, just enough. What the hell is going on with Newegg? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Is it still popping off? Yeah, it's still going here. Holy crap. Wow. That double top didn't do anything. Look at this double top right here. It didn't do crap. I would have got out when I saw that. This would have made me get out. But hey, Newegg's popping off. It's squeezing up a little bit. So shout out to everybody in Newegg. Didn't even know about that this was squeezing today. Wow. Lots of money to be made there. I'd be careful. That's a bubble waiting to pop, just like CTXR. It's only going to go so high. You got to remember, guys, hedge funds don't just short companies. You got to remember that. They don't just short them. They long them too, okay? Yeah, so hedge fund can move the market up or down. They don't you know, they look at short interest. They look at all things involved, and if they can move it, if they can take a stock from 9 to 25 or 9 to 75, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. And they're going to ride the wave up, and they're going to ride it down. Yeah, I promise you, like, they can do it both ways. Yeah, Sean did awesome with Newegg today. That's awesome, man. That is so cool. I need to have a day like that. I need to have a 10K day. It's been a minute since I've had one of those. I need one of those days. So Neo had a pretty big dip today. Yeah, Neo had a pretty big dip. Neo's sitting at about $46.22. Broke the trend line. You guys see how powerful these breaks are. You know, you can take trades here on the break up and down. So Neo is kind of having a rough couple days. Tanked off $50.53 on July 7th. That was earlier today. This thing's fallen a lot. This was July 7th. This is today. So yeah, this thing definitely has tanked. $4 in one day is a huge move. That's a pretty big move. So Neo's down percent for the day. 8.19%. That is pretty substantial, but I think we find support here. Right here at this 200 SMA. You guys see it's kind of creeping off of it. Real close to that 200 SMA. Probably going to bounce there if it goes any lower. Josh Screevers says, I forgot to invest about a month ago. Oh, well, too late on Newegg. Hey, there's always other plays, brother. There's always going to be another play. John Pryor, thank you for the $10 Canadian super chat, man. Thank you. He says, not 10K, but here's $10. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that. Yep, thank you very, very, very much. If you want me to look at a stock for you, just let me know. I will definitely check it out for you right now. But I appreciate you. Guys, I'm thinking about putting a big position in Neo. The more I look at it, the more I like it. The business model is awesome. If you guys didn't know, they're looking to do a subscription-based autonomous driving thing. So in order to use the autonomous driving technology that they have, you're going to have to pay a subscription or a monthly subscription. That is their business model. And they're trying to implement that. So if you want to be, I mean, Neo's they're doing so well. Absolutely love the subscription-based model idea for it because it's going to generate a lot of money. All right, it's going to be something you can still buy the car, but if you want the autonomous driving, you're going to have to subscribe and pay that monthly subscription, or maybe it's yearly. I'm not sure, but I think it's monthly, and that's going to generate a lot of revenue for them. All right, that's going to make them a lot of cash. And that's going to look really good on their financials, you know, and their earnings and stuff. It's just, it's just such a bright star, you know, in a dark market. It really is. And I'm thinking about putting a substantial investment in here. I do have about $25,000 coming into me in a couple weeks. I'm thinking about putting that in if we're still down here. I really like the stock. I really do. And the more you look into it, the more you could see how they could potentially just dominate the EV market. I like NIO a lot. Thumbs up in the chat if you like the idea of a subscription-based autonomous driving thing. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool, to be honest with you. Like, you don't have to do it, but if you want it, you can pay for it. And that allows people to buy their vehicles at a cheaper price. And if you want to do the monthly subscription, you can. And that's just a really genius move on their part. I think that's just really genius. They're going to bring in a lot of money from that. Thumbs up in the chat if you think that's a cool idea. I think it is. Subscription-based autonomous driving. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Could you look at Hive? It's moved a lot recently, just listed on the lower end of the NASDAQ. Hive, Hive. Yep. I was looking at this before. Oh, this broke that trend line there. This is another great example, guys. I had this descending wedge drawn, and if you guys didn't know, I must have looked at this before, and I don't remember looking at it, but I had drawn a descending wedge in here. You see the breakout here to the top side. This is a bullish setup. Descending wedges are always going to be bullish in nature. All right, price going down. It's got to come up at some point. It breaks the trend line. You get a nice move usually. We also had a golden cross right here on the 1 hour time frame. We go to the daily. You probably see. No, the daily doesn't look as hot. All right, so the 4 hour time frame. This might be a good spot to get in. You got a golden cross potentially happening on the 4 hour. Coming up, 50 SMA kind of creeping up like that. Hive, like I said, I don't know anything about this company, to be honest with you. I know it's a blockchain, but, you know, possibly could see a nice reversal here. If I draw a fib from the beginning of the move to here, you can see it did a little over a 61.8% retracement, maybe about 70%. Came down to about 245. Now it's back inside the golden zone, and you're looking for a break above the golden zone. That's kind of what you're looking for on this play. If you could find it, if you could wait and you could monitor the stock and wait for that break above, what is this? Let me get this in first. A break above like $3.95 or $4, that's going to be a good spot to get in. That's going to be a nice spot to get in. This thing could pretty much run. If it gets above the golden zone, you're going to see that 50 SMA start creeping up and potentially have a golden cross. These are all, every single stock you guys have pointed out have been nice swing trade stocks, nice scalp stocks, swing trades, day trades, whatever you want to do. But, you know, this one looks good for a golden zone break. Lake Show says, can Mavis still make a higher high on the cup and handle that started in April? Are you talking about this one? Yeah, I think you're talking about... Oh, this is Hive. Hold on. You're talking about Mavis, right? The cup and handle's out of play. All right, if you're talking about this one, this is no longer a cup and handle. All right, yeah, this handle's... I mean, I guess technically it could be considered a handle, but I think it's gone a little far. All right, if you're talking about this move right here, this cup and then this handle, potentially, yeah, it could pop off from this. But I think this downturn has been a little bit long. I think the cup and handle formation play out would have bounced off the 50 SMA. So you see here, if it would have did something like this, like the cup, then the handle come down to this 50 SMA and then bounce, that would have been good. But it broke that 50 SMA, which kind of leads me to believe that cup and handle play. The cup and handle is out of play right now, just because it really broke both SMAs, the 50 and the 200. So it's still a potential. I mean, we're still in a descending wedge, all right? So we could, you know, we still could break out on the higher time frames. You know, I zoom out here. You guys can see this yourself. We are still in a descending wedge. You can typically always find these, all right? But if we break out to the top side, yeah, I mean, it could play, and it could look like it's the cup and handle playing out. I just think it's been a bit long. We crossed both SMAs, so But yes, if you're talking about this, it could still technically play out like a cup and handle out of that descending wedge. Can you look at Ethereum? For sure. Man, you could have swing trade this all day. You could have traded this all day and night. Yeah, Ethereum's looking bright, guys. I still put it at 10K by the end of the year. I think crypto has a huge recovery coming. It's already dipped very, very hard, and we've already hit the supply zone. I mean, this demand zone, and bounced right off of it. All right, so golden cross on the 4-hour time frame coming up, potentially leading to a jump to 3,000. I think maybe 3,000 is in play if this happens and we jump all the way up here to $3,000. But if you look at the higher time frames, guys, death cross on the daily, so maybe it jumps up to, a little higher, but it kind of looks like possibly, in the longer time frames, the daily time frame, there could be a death cross happening here kind of soon, which, it might not do much. It might just send this back down, to 1,900, 2,000 like it's been doing over and over and over. So, but I think that 3,000 is in play. We're just going to have to get some momentum going on it. And this is just a long hold. I don't even really worry about the short-term price action for Ethereum. If you're long on Ethereum, you're just long. None of this matters, right? But if you're swing trading or day trading, then yeah, this definitely matters. And I would definitely look for a break and close above this 50 SMA. That puts the $3,000 mark in play. What's the stock ticker for Hive? The stock ticker is HIVE. Yeah, HIV is it's literally HIVE. Hive. If you guys don't mind, if you haven't done it already, I would appreciate you doing it. Just hit that like button for me on the video. Trying to get back up on the algorithm, and I need your guys' help to do it. So if you like what I'm doing here, you like coming and hanging out with me, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. What's up, Emily? How are you doing? Kiwi, what's going on, Kiwi? Look at some of these option contracts for Mavis. Yeah, we can all check them out here. If I was going to get in some calls for Mavis, I would probably pick, maybe August or November. August 20th isn't looking that bad. We got a $15 strike. This one looks pretty good. $15 strike for Microvision. Expires on August 20th, 2021. Limit price $290. $15 strike sounds pretty dang good. Even a little higher. Even if you wanted to gamble a little bit and put like a $16 or $17 strike, I feel like those are still going to be in the money, because all it's going to take is a little catalyst and a little bit of movement, and we're going to be back above that 1932 in no time. So I think if you're looking for call options, maybe one of these August $16, $17 strikes looks pretty good to me. Oh, you have to use the Canadian Hive, HIVE.V. Interesting. Okay. Kind of a boring day, but I mean, these days happen in the market. I really am going to load up Forex, just because for me to stream and really get some action, it's going to have to be Forex. The stock market can be so boring sometimes. Talking about the same thing over and over and over, keeping people interested, it's difficult. Forex is different. There's action 24/7. It's like going to a casino. There's too much action in Forex. There's too much. All you can eat. All you can freaking eat. And I know a lot of you don't trade Forex, but just maybe we can get you into it, and you can see that you can make a lot more money in Forex than the stock market. I promise you. Like, I guarantee you. You can make a, but you have to know price action, all right? You can't get in Forex and not be looking at price. That is, price action is, there's no fundamentals really involved in Forex. I mean, you can trade off fundamentals, you know, currency pair fundamentals, but at the end of the day, price action is king. And if you know price action, you can kill it in Forex. You just can. I only trade GBP pairs, so GBP USD, GBP JPY, GBP AUD. I only trade GBP pairs in Forex, just so you guys know. That's just how I was trained, and they move the most off breakouts, so that's why I do them. What's Magic Johnson's less favorite stock? HIVE. Wow. I see you, man. You got the jokes. Oh, that's funny. CTXR is stuck at 221. AMC kind of stuck at 4503, and Microvision is not stuck. 1527 on Mavis. I'm gonna readjust this little descending wedge here. That wasn't my joke. I was reading Steroid Bra's joke. Short interest on all these stocks is so high, it's insane. Like, I don't even know if short interest can get any higher, to be honest. Let's see if we have any new 13F filed for Bar ES and Co. They bought 53,500 shares. People are buying. Investors are picking up on this stock, guys. They are picking up on it. That's just a fact. They're adding on. They're buying. All right, you follow the money. If they're buying, I'm holding. Thumbs up in the chat if that makes sense to you. If the big money's buying, I'm holding and buying. Shoot. Whatever I can do. The big money knows what they're doing. The big money knows what they're doing. I promise you that much. They're in cahoots. They're getting told things under the table. They're passing money back and forth. I promise you, the real money in the world knows what they're doing. All right, and they're not going to make a bad move. It's going to be very, very hard for them to do that. Someone left a comment here. It says, I watch you all the time, James. Cruising along. If you're watching, I'm reading your comment right now. But the NEO thing I can't do. I personally know several American companies that would love to have your funds. Not hating on anyone, just my preference. The China regime is not your friend, and they control these companies. I understand the concept of making money, but some things are more important. Thanks for keeping things real and transparent. GLTA. I appreciate the comment, man. I appreciate the comment. I just like NEO, man. I think they can expand. You know, I don't know. Their tech is awesome. I like their business model. Their numbers look great. It's just hard to not like them for me. You know, I'm not a huge fan of, China stocks either. They're pretty dangerous. Obviously, look at Didi, but some of these are just really, really, really looking good for, a long-term hold. I think the whole world's shifting to EV, and, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with for sure. They just are. I can't see them really failing at this point. Lipstick for Nick. All right, Sandra, I see you. Yeah, I see it. No, Kiwi, I was just saying the institutions are still adding on to Mavis. They're still buying here. This was filed on 6/28, so not that long ago. Fidelity Zero, they bought a bunch of shares. Crap ton of shares, really. Vanguard added on last month, or it was filed last month. Almost 7 million shares. 7 million shares. Follow the money. They bought 7 million shares. Think about that for a second, how much money that cost them. All right? Think about that. They don't buy 7 million shares for nothing. They don't, I promise you that much. They don't buy 7 million shares for nothing. They know something. They know something, I promise you. There's no way they're going to buy 7 million shares on a gamble. It's just not even a thing. It's not even a thing. All right, Microvision 1527 on the ticker, guys. We got about 17 minutes left on the day. We are going to close the stream at 3 o'clock, so I appreciate y'all for being here. Power hour, baby. It's been all right to us so far. Microvision is looking decent. Nice bounce, nice rebound here. RSI is low, and, you know, we got that going for us. AMC, I don't know about AMC, man. At this point, I'm just sick of it. I can't lie. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm just over it. I'm completely and totally over it. I'm more over... Oh, no, I'm not. I was more over Dogecoin than anything else. I've never been so sick of something in the markets than Dogecoin. That was just a joke. I can't even believe that what happened with Dogecoin happened. It's just so crazy. It created the most... I think there's more bag holders in Dogecoin than anything else in the world. I really do. Elon Musk really pulled a number on everyone. That guy... Someone needs to just... I don't know. Have a one-on-one talk with that guy. That's crazy what they did. I think they played the world like a freaking fiddle on that one. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want AMC to squeeze. I want it to play out. I want it to work. I want to make money on it. But I'm just over it. I say this all the time to people too. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm ready for it to just do its thing. And but that's what they want. They want you to be done. That's why I don't know how long they can do this for, because I have patience and I'm getting tired of waiting. So what's that tell you about people with no patience? I have patience. I'm tired of waiting for it. I'm kind of tired. I'm waiting. I'm tired of waiting for all these stocks. Really, I'm ready for them all to pop off. We can take our tendies and find some new plays, right? Yeah, I mean, Dogecoin probably will go back up at some point. I'll give it that. It probably will see 40, 50 cents again. I don't know if it'll see $1. I don't know. It probably will, but who knows? I'm not willing to sit there and wait for it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with it. Not too sure. You guys want me to look at any stocks? So you throw them out there. I'll check them out. We got about 15 minutes left on the day. I'm going to take off at 3 o'clock. I got some stuff to do. So if you want me to look at a stock or something, throw it in there. I'll check it out. Right now, CTXR is just standing still. Oh, it moved 1 cent, 223. I feel like we're so like spoiled in these markets. Like I said, I talk to old school traders all the time, people that have been trading for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. They be happy with a 3% return on a year. We're getting 8, 9, 10, 15, 20% movements in a day. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. We're so spoiled with the volatility. It's crazy. It's almost normal at this point. LKCO is up 0.54% for the day, so not too bad. It's only a matter of time before this thing pops off, guys. They're going to announce a partner soon. Microsoft's in play. There's a bunch of stuff that LKCO is doing, so it's just a matter of time for this one. I'm not going to miss it. I definitely have my position. I'm in the red a little bit here on it. I think I'm down like $1,100, so I'm actually in the red on a few of these stocks right now. I'm down $1,100 on LKCO. I have a $2.39 average, so I got in about right here. I got in right here. I thought we were going to bounce off this line. If you look to the left here, we got a little bit of structure here and here. So I thought we were going to bounce, so I got in, but we didn't. So I'm a little in the red, but we're going to be okay. If you're in LKCO, you're going to be fine. ASXE options, no, I closed those. Yeah, no, I closed those. The only options I have open right now are MMAT, which I'm getting absolutely destroyed on, and NEO, which I was up 150%. I'm only up about 90% now, so on this pullback. But MMAT is those options are wrecking me. I didn't have that many contracts anyways. I bought 2 contracts with an $8 strike. So give me your guys' opinions on that. If you guys are in MMAT, do you think we're going to hit $8 again? Let me know, because I need it to happen before August 20th. That theta decay is real. The theta decay is super real. If you guys don't know what decay is, your options lose value over time the longer they go in the red. All right, so basically, definitely need to know about decay if you're trading options. All right, because right now it's not looking too hot for me for that MMAT for those two contracts. I was hoping to just double up on those and just get out, but it's not happening. I might lose $500 on this. Dusty says if the damn shorts cover like they're supposed to after the merger. I think the merger's complete on the 16th, right? Is that what I was reading? July 16th, or did I not? I don't know if I did or not. Yo, James, peep ATHE. ATHE, all right. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Holy crap. They must have did a reverse split or something. Look at this gap, just crazy. I mean, on stocks like this, it's very hard to do TA, right? Because you can see here, it's just been slowly declining this whole time and kind of consolidating here. Yeah, you know, a little bit, just kind of some consolidation up in here. So it's hard to do TA here, really. But I mean, if you fundamentally think the stock is going to go up from here, then it wouldn't be a bad play to get in, like, you know, right here on a zone like this, just due to the low price and the consolidation. I mean, maybe it's starting to reverse. You see a big blue candle here, so potentially. Trying to zoom in here, it's almost impossible. One hour time frame, this did a huge retracement. This did almost like a 90% retracement here. Golden zone touch will put you back at about 185. If it gets above $2, maybe you're in for a run. But here's another good example of a double top. If you guys are looking at price action, trying to learn these reversal signals, you can see here, look at this double top. Thumbs up in the chat if you see this. All right, double top, large wick on the top side. On the candle, push the price down from 273 down to 144, right? Double top right here. Study these reversal indicators. They will put them in your playbook, put it in your arsenal. I promise you, they will help you out a lot if you're trying, especially if you're doing options trading. Like, these are just huge signals, and they're not 100% guaranteed, but they are very powerful, man. Every time I see these, I swear they play out almost the exact same way every time. RSI could cool off here a little bit. It might be a nice time to get in. Ride it up to that golden zone, possibly, if you're trying to swing trade it. If you're going long on it, I don't know. I don't know the fundamentals of the company. I don't know anything about this. So if, you know, maybe you're long on it, I'm not sure. But if you're looking for to swing trade this, possibly easily could probably get back up here, you know, 245 or something like that. Right now we're at 158, so you could potentially double your money if you get in now and it does go back up and, you know, retest this area that it wicked off of. And there's a lot of action over here to the left. If you look to the left, you got touch point here, got some action here, and all along here. Also reversal here, here. You guys can see I can just keep doing this all day. This is a key level for this stock, right? So yeah, you're probably definitely going to see a retest here at some point. Almost guaranteed going to retest that 245 at some point. Just look to the left. I mean, it's done it a million times. So might be a nice little swing trade for you, brother. Yeah, let me fix the Webull real quick. I was looking at the options contracts for Microvision. Like I said, guys, if somebody was asking me what contracts I would buy, if I was going to buy option contracts for Microvision, I would be looking at these August 20th, 16, 17, $18 strikes. Probably looking pretty good. Pretty juicy. All right, the premiums look pretty good. Not bad. Not the best, but not the worst. All right, I would probably go for the $17 strike. August 21st, $17 strike. Those look pretty good to me. Those are pretty good to me. AMC's trucking along. I mean, having a little bit of a correction here. But, you know, last time we bounced right off the same spot, we went all the way up to $64.90. So that could potentially happen again. But, you know, the SMAs are in play here. So we're looking at a death cross coming up on the 1 hour time frame. That's not the best situation to be in, but, you know, it's been worse. The only bad thing is this is the only bad news here for AMC, okay? There hasn't been a death cross on the 1 hour time frame this whole freaking move. So, I mean, that's not good, right? That's not, I mean, you can see here, we have not had a death cross on these SMAs since the beginning of this move, which was back here. Yeah, you know, in, what was this? May, I guess. May, we went from, you know, $10.50 all the way up to $73. So we haven't had a death cross on the 1 hour since then. And it's just approaching here like it's going to happen soon. And I don't know how far this can take us down. I really don't. I mean, we own a lot of the float, but we don't know what they can do here, guys. I don't know their tools, and neither do you. We can guess all day and say, oh, they got to cover. Short's got to cover at some point. We just don't really know, though. It's not guaranteed. There's no factuals in the markets as a retail trader. All right, we have no clue what they can actually do. At least I don't. And all I can do is go off the price action, and that's it. So, you know, fundamentals are out of the window at this point. A freaking $10 stock is trading at $50. So I don't know. I mean, fundamentals are just gone at this point. But like I said, we have not had a death cross in a long time, so I'm not really sure how far down this can push us. Maybe it just holds us here at the golden zone, and you know, hopefully, where's my toolbar? Hopefully, maybe the golden cross happens. I mean, the death cross happens, and possibly, you know, we kind of just consolidate above this golden zone for a little bit and then make the jump. But if it does come down, if we do get below the golden zone, this area is in play right here for sure. This 3250-ish area, that's in play, all right? Because there's no structure up in here. All right, if I remove all this, and I'll show you guys, there's just none. There's no structure inside this whole zone. So I mean, if we do break the golden zone, this area is just 100% in play. Don't know if it's going to come down this far, but this is in play. All right. $28.15 all the way up to about $32.50. This area is in play, guys. All right, this is a demand zone. You guys see price just jumped right out of here. So maybe if we do come down here, we hit a little demand zone and we bounce. But this is in play. If we break this level right here, all right. If we break this $41 and, you know, 80-cent ish area, you see right here all this action along this line. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. All of you that love AMC, I know you're not gonna like this, but it's just the truth. All right, you got action here. We got action here. We got a double bottom in the same area. So if we do break this key level, this is there. You see, there's no structure up in here. There's nothing. Look to the left. Even if you look to the left where the actual candles are, there's just nothing up in here. All right, that means that there's no walls. That means there's nothing stopping us from coming down to the next level of structure, which is right here at the top of this little zone. So. I watched Matt the Ape guy explain why AMC is so down. No fun for him. Hey man, you know, some of these you got to be careful, man. Don't buy the snake oil. Some of these traders only talk about things on the upside. They have a lot of options contracts. They want the stock to go up. And I don't know. There's some people in the market I'm just on YouTube. I'm just not a big fan of, right? I'm just not a big fan of. Especially when you tell people to sell, especially when you have 50,000 people watching you and you're telling people to sell all their positions and join AMC. Like, what are you doing? That really actually irritated me. I haven't been back to that guy's channel since he did that. I mean, you're literally telling 50,000 people to sell all of their positions and throw it in AMC. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that irritates, but that irritates me. I would never tell anybody to do that. That's just terrible. I mean, that would be considered. I feel like that would be considered being illegal. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't get on his ass for that. That's actually pretty dangerous to be doing. So I'm very careful with what I say. I don't want you guys to follow me blindly. Please, 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 please do not follow me blindly. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not follow me blindly. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. But if you do it, you're probably going to make some money. But don't do it, though. Don't do it. But you'll probably make money, but don't do it. That's all I can say. All right. I only get in stocks I have conviction in, man. I just do. I don't really. I might buy a couple options contracts for stocks I don't know much about, but if I throw $1,000 or more in a stock, it's because I believe in it. I promise you that much. I would hate to have that many people watching my channel, to be honest with you. I couldn't deal with it, man. 50,000 people? That's a lot of people. Yeah, we get 2 free stocks if you use our link. If you use the Webull affiliate link, I don't really push it that hard. I've gotten a few free stocks, but yeah, like I said, if a lot of these, there's a guy on YouTube, I forgot his name, and I wouldn't mention it even if I did, but he only does Bitcoin. That's it. And all he talks about, his whole entire stream, is just people using his link so they can get $250 for free. Use my link. And people do it, man. People do it. They listen. Yeah, you get free stocks for people using your link. That's common knowledge. Like same thing goes for me. If you guys somehow find my Webull link, I don't put it in all my videos, but if you find it in some of them and you use it, I'll get some free stocks, and you will too. I get 2 free stocks every time somebody uses my Webull link, but I don't really push it that much. It's just not really. I mean, I'm not saying it's not worth it. If you got 50,000 people doing it, it's definitely worth it. But you know, Dogecoin millionaire guy, I don't know anything about that dude. Somebody's brought him up a few times, Billy. I don't know anything about him. I don't know much about him. All right, we just closed. Let's see what we closed at for the day, guys. Let's see here. Where are we at? Yeah, so Microvision closed at, what is it, 1524? Is that what it was? What do you guys show on your end? I show 1524. AMC closed at 4506, right? Is that what? My thing always lags. I don't know. Mine lags compared to y'all. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm 3 million. I'm selling. It was kind of a bloody day, guys, for us. Kind of a bloody day. All right. I appreciate y'all being here. I try to show up on the green and red days no matter what, but you know, the red days kind of suck. 1524 for Mavis closed. Not bad. Not the worst. Not the best. Not too bad though. All right. 1524. I can't hate on it. We bounced off that trend line, that 6-month trend line, and hopefully we're going to get a reversal here pretty soon. All right. Anybody that's in the red today, just remember, I want to tell you this. Just remember, if you had conviction to begin with for whatever stock you're red on, just remember why you invested in the first place. All right. Price action changes by the minute, but your conviction shouldn't. If you have conviction in a stock you entered and you've done your DD and you know you're confident in your investment, then you shouldn't be worried. Let it do its thing. You will be back in the green in no time if you had conviction and you made a good trade. All right. You'll be back in the green, especially on Mavis. So I want to thank all of you for being here for Power Hour. We did it. We had kind of a muddy day, but it wasn't too bad. All right, on all the stocks, a little dipski in the market the last couple weeks, but it is what it is. We're gonna recover. Mavis will be fine. Neo will be fine. LKCO will be fine. DD will be fine. AMC, I'm not convinced on AMC. I'm gonna be that streamer that just tells you straight up, I don't know if this is actually gonna do what everyone thinks it's gonna do. I don't know yet. I hope it does, but I don't know. All right, guys, if you want to get on the Discord, the members area, it's a $75 one-time pledge. Send me a DM on Discord for that. Otherwise, the public area is free. Most of you in here watching are probably already on the team, so I appreciate all of you. We're going to go ahead and sign out today. I'll be back tomorrow morning to cover the market open. I hope you guys have a great evening. Be careful, be safe, relax. Don't look at the charts too much. Don't worry about your investments too much right now, even though I know it's hard to do. Everything's going to be fine. All right, let's roll the intro. Peace and love from my end, guys. TradeModeJames signing out. All right, have a good night.